Good afternoon, Gato Squad. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Elias, and today we're getting the car prepped for the track. Now, I've already done the basics. I've checked the tire pressures, I've checked the brakes to make sure they're all good, no cracks or anything like that. Make sure the tires are all good, there's no punctures or anything in there that could cause a problem. I made sure that the car's pretty much emptied out except for the things I'm going to be using at the track, so I'll take it out of the car when I get there. And then I've checked the oil level as well. Now, the thing I want to complain about first, and let me be the first guy probably to complain about, is the way the oil dipstick is marked. So if we take a look, it comes from there, and there it is, and it's an little orange little thing there, and it's very difficult to kind of tell where the oil is, so you gotta have to have like a reflection on it or something. I don't like it, not one bit. Anyways, I've checked that. I've checked to make sure that the radiator fluid's good, checked to make sure that the brake reservoir is good and the clutch and slave cylinder aren't leaking and like that. You know, it's a brand new car, but you never know. You never know if it's low on oil or if it's too much oil or whatever the case may be. So it's always good to check, especially if you're gonna go to a track day. So, what do I expect from this track day? Let's go over it. Now, I expect this car to be very fast. I expect the car to be very, very fun. And I expect it to be pretty impressive, not only to me, but for the other drivers that are there. So those are the good things that I expect of the car. I think everyone expects that of the Type R. Here are some things though that I have to look out for, and I've done some research. So a lot of people that have already tracked the car, and you know, a lot of magazines and journalists that have taken the car to the track have been saying that there's a few issues with the car that need to be resolved. Now, the first issue, and probably the biggest issue for me, is overheating. So apparently the car gets really, really, really hot, and I've kind of experienced that after a long drive or a spirited drive. I like to check on the engine, so I open the hood and things like that, and after I open it, it's just a blast of heat. Now, it's to be expected with a turbocharged car, but what's happening is the ECU of the car, the electronic control unit of the car, sees that it's being overheated and it throws codes. It throws check engine light codes. So if I get a check engine light, I will kind of know why it is. Something else I'm going to be looking out for, and it's been plaguing a few cars, especially the earlier cars, and that's the fact that it sometimes throws a weird code. It'll throw an emissions / auto rev matching code, and that's usually due to the fact that there's a connector on the back of the engine that can either get loose or even just break off due to the way it was installed. Now, they've since fixed that at the factory, and they may or may not be sending out a TSB, a technical service bulletin, to all the dealerships on the Type Rs. We don't know that, but that's something I'm going to be looking out for. I did check mine and it looked good, but I mean, we'll see how it goes. So there's one more thing that I really got to look out for in this car, and that's the fact that and it already is happening, is that I have a transmission problem. Now, I haven't really dealt with it yet, but what it has is it has a first to second gear crunch, and a lot of owners have been having this issue, and it's been pretty well documented on Civic X forums, on the Facebook groups and things like that. And the other issue I have is from fifth to fourth. That fifth to fourth downshift, it can get stuck there. So I don't know if there's a problem with the transmission. Some people are saying it's a problem with the transmission oil cooler. That could be it, I'm not sure. It happens more often when it's really, really hot, and it's been happening more often as the miles go up. I have about 1,400 miles on the car now, so as the miles goes up, I'm assuming it's going to get worse. So I think after the track day, after tomorrow, I'll be taking the car in to get serviced to see what's going on with it. Now, although that being said, I'm expecting to have a ton of fun tomorrow. It's going to be a great day, and don't forget, I'm going to be live streaming from 3 p.m. till about 6 p.m. tomorrow, so check out those live streams as we go along, and that's going to be me inside the car at the track. So it's going to be basically raw footage of me driving the car at the track, so that's going to be a lot of fun. And yeah, so I'm ready to go. I have a quart of oil, I have an extra camping chair, I have a cooler full of stuff, I have a torque wrench in case I need it, and I'm actually going to bring us 2 spare tires and wheels, just in case I cook the front tires. That may happen, I mean, hopefully not, but I may cook the front tires since it's a front wheel drive car at the track, we'll see. And yeah, the cooler temperatures should help with the overheating issues, and it should help get more power out of the engine. We'll see how that goes, and I'll obviously tell you guys how the car feels. And yeah, so it should be a fun time. So I hope you guys join me tomorrow. And as always, guys, if you haven't yet subscribed, please do so. Please like the video as well if you like it. And I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out.